Citizens across Nigeria have expressed concern over the rise in prices of essential commodities such as rice, flour, sugar, and cement. This is just as the Naira continues to suffer depreciation, a free fall, thereby reducing the purchasing power of the people. Money is not increasing, the value of the money is dropping. In investigations by our correspondent in Kano, Kwara, Ebonyi, and Lagos State, Osun, as well as Abuja, revealed challenging situation for various groups of people, with some residents resorting to prayer while others calling on the government to take decisive, control a measure. Well, thank you very much for keeping pace with us. This is Serious Matters here at ONIF TV. My name is Olukun Lebra, and of course, this is the should I call this the weekend edition of Serious Matters, and that is talking about how much Nigerians they cry rising cost of living. And so, please take a look to our page, and of course don't forget to share your opinions, drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Also, please don't forget to share our videos with others. We'll appreciate you. And so let's move on to happenings around the country. All right, welcome back. Let's go straight away to the matter at hand. Let's look at certain things. Let's go to Kano first of all and see how things are in Kano. It was gathered that a 50 kg bag of rice, locally milled rice, which sold at 47,700 naira early January, is now selling at between 58,500 and 60,000 naira, depending on the brand, while a 50 kg bag of flour, which were sold at 35,000 naira 500 early January, is now being sold at 40,000 naira. Similarly, a 50 kg bag of sugar at Singa Market is now selling at 73,000 naira, as against 62,000 naira sold in early January. That's how bad things had gone, especially in Kano. And recall that this same sugar, I bought sugar sometime, say about 2 years or 3 years ago. It was about 21,000. I met sugar, I still bought sugar 16,000, 15,000, 12,000. But today we're having, and so if you look at the graph, behind me, you see that rice, we have that for rice. It has gone from about 45,000 to about 70,000, and then we have for flour, which has gone from about 35 to about 60 something thousand thereabout, and now we move to sugar. Sugar is moved to about 73, up there. Then of course cement is hiding behind me here. We have cement, which is costing, cement used to be about 5,300, or even up to early this year. But today, we now have cement at 7,000 naira. Let's move on to how things are. I want you to keep dropping your comments. Let us know what things, tell us what the situation is where you are. And if you are in Kano, please confirm this and let us know. The bag of cement, which used to be 5,500 at the beginning of this year, 2024, rose to 7,300 as of Thursday in Kano. According to a civil servant and a father of 5, Malam Shehu Umsman, the current situation is beyond explanation. He described the price hike as something that needed divine intervention. Well, I don't know how people see this anyway, but then it's not, I don't think it's divine intervention. Yes, we cannot do without God. But you see, God will not do for us what we are supposed to do for ourselves. He said we have to turn to God and seek his forgiveness, because what is happening goes beyond human explanation. Imagine an increase of 10,300 within 30 days, as if on a 50 kg bag of rice, and no one is saying anything. Well, you see what you bargain for. You can't plant something and get something else. Let's move to Abuja. I don't want us to sound, let's not be biased here. A bag of flour has hit 44,000 naira in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Investigations relay. Lamenting the situation, a caterer at Wuse Market, Abuja, Mrs. Kafayat Musa, said her profit, has reduced drastically. Just last week, its flour was sold for 41,000 naira. I no longer make much profit despite increasing the cost of egg roll, donut, among others. The government should please do something she said. Investigations by our correspondent, yesterday across major markets in the National Capital Territory, Federal Capital Territory, also revealed that a bag of sugar now costs between 72,000 naira and 75,000 naira, as against about 60,000 naira and 62,000 naira early this year. Rice now sells for between 55 and 61,000 naira for a 50 kg bag of rice, depending on the area of purchase. The same quantity sold at between 45,000 and 55,000 earlier on this year. Cement has hit 6,500 in Abuja. Last week, it was sold for between 5,200 and 5,400. Let's run quickly. Let's pass through the back door and enter into Kwara State. In Kwara, many distributors and retailers who spoke to our correspondents in Kwara, where cement sold at 6,200, lamented scarcity of the commodity. They can't even get the commodity, according to Ajia Latifat Abdullahi, owner of Orire Cement Trading Company. It has been difficult getting supply from distributors to satisfy customers in Ilorin. Speaking on the issue, a major distributor, Mr. Olatunji Ayotola, attributed the sharp increase in the price of cement to several factors. Okay. Let me just finish that. What happened before were speculations. Market fluctuations and inflations. Initially, he said there was scarcity due to poor loading from the companies over the issues of gas, which reduced delivery and created the surge we were battling with before the increment, he said. Now let's divert. Let's fly to Lagos and see how things are. In Lagos, we observed that a 50 kg bag of foreign rice was sold for between 65,000 and 70,000, while the local rice goes for 65,000 naira. 10 kg of semo was sold for 11,500 at Ebonyi market, while a paint bucket of beans, goes for 13,500. It was also gathered that a bag of sugar is now sold for 63,000 naira. Investigation revealed that the prices were almost the same in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Ibadan, Oyo State, Abakaliki, and also Ebonyi State, and among others. Well, the point is, let's not burn fuel, running around other. Let's not burn fuel going to other parts. We already saw with the way things are at the moment. But then, what do we now say to this matter at hand? You see, there is no way we will not attribute what the problem is to our leader. That's the truth. It's not any form of criticism. It simply means there is something wrong with our leadership. There is something wrong. There is something wrong with the body of leadership of Nigeria. Look at the free fall of the value of Naira. So unfortunate. Look at the free fall. It got so bad that Kwara, one of our musical legend in Nigeria, had to take to the stage to speak to the president. This was the same man who he campaigned for, waxed records for, to campaign for him, followed him to campaign ground to play for him. He had to speak out. He had to speak out. I'm sure you must have seen those videos, so let me not bore you with that at the moment. You must have seen that. He had to speak out too. That means it's getting everywhere. We are not saying that Kwara cannot afford the bag of rice, but the truth is, they will be spending more now. Apart from what they are spending on their own movements, on whatever they need and everything, they'll be spending more on people. They'll be spending more on people. There will now be more. These are people who I know. I'm not, but I believe that these are people who are philanthropists also. So their philanthropic exercise will increase. You will now begin to find people who who were not on the list before, to come in on board, saying that we too also need help. Maybe you used to share one bag of rice before, now they might need to. Now the bag of rice, the price have increased. Now there will be more mouths to feed. So I'm not surprised that they are speaking out. So you should not keep quiet. Let us speak out. Let us cry. I mean, if your child is crying, you can't sleep. You can't sleep. Let us cry. Let us make it difficult for anybody to sleep until things align in Nigeria. Until things align. It has gotten so bad. I was talking to a friend and he said to me, he said his brother in the UK, this one had traveled a very long time ago, not during this Jakpa, no. He's traveled a very long time ago. He said the brother was telling him, with the way you people are going now, won't we be paying you salaries? That's how bad things are. Salaries are not increased. Yet the value of what they are earning has dropped drastically to zero. People have left vehicles at home to board public transport. In fact, that's even if they can afford it. I'm sure you must have seen the video of that military officer who was giving break, in December and got to the park, discovered that transportation would take 70,000 naira for him to go and come back. That's without giving them anything at home. He went back into the jungle. The salary is 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira. I saw a video of one of the former military officers, top military, and he was talking about the issue of this insecurity, kidnapping, and all of that. He said, look, the leaders are not doing the needful. He talked about the killings in Plateau, and he mentioned that our president was out. He was busy doing his own thing wherever he was. He said, who is the person that is supposed to come into Plateau with military helicopter, leaving his Air Force jet, Air Force One, leaving his own presidential jet, coming in helicopter, in military helicopter, and giving orders. And within 2 weeks, I want to see everyone who perpetrated this evil. We make things look so difficult in our nation. We make things look so difficult as if, no, it cannot be done. It cannot be done. I saw the video and, well, I hope maybe I can do a video of that and maybe you'll be able to hear what the man said. Very, very pathetic situation we find ourselves in the country. Unfortunately, it's now the masses that are suffering. It's the masses that are, but we cried then and said that, look, let's get somebody who can, the issue that Nigeria is in now is a financial, is economical issue, and then somebody says that, oh, that's the way it is all over the world. Oh yeah, you can say that again. But the truth is that we need somebody who can manage economy, who is tested and trusted business-wise. Who is tested and trusted, the business-wise. I saw the list of, somebody did a list on social media about people who own private jets, and they wrote the names of different people. They wrote some people's name. They are in government today. They wrote their name, politicians, and they own private jets. They are politicians. They don't have business. They didn't write business and politician, businessman and politician. No, just politician, and they own private jets. They are worth billions of dollars. Nigeria will be sane again. Well, thank you very much for keeping pace with us. This is Serious Matters here at Onif TV. Let me not take too much of your time so that you feel free. Drop a comment, make them simple, and say, well, it's a wonderful weekend. I pray that you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Don't forget to share our videos with others and drop your opinion as, it go for your own hand. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is Olukunle Ibrahim. Have the best and a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.